Hello, Arlington sports lovers, and welcome to a varsity football matchup between the Arlington Spy Punters and the Woburn Tanners. I'm Nick Antonakas, reporting here live from Pierce Field here in Arlington. I'm lucky enough to be here thanks to ACMi, Arlington Community Media, Inc. And today we're going to have a great matchup between the Arlington Spy Punters and the Woburn Tanners. So, closing in here on game time, the last time the Arlington Spy Punters were at home, they got the win, so hopefully they can keep their winning ways here at home going. So we're looking forward to seeing what the Arlington squad can do here today as they enter the field. The Spy Ponders joining the field now, and they looked good in their home opener here at Pierce Field. It was somewhat of a dominated game by Arlington. We saw all-around production by most of the squad. The defense was great. And it's going to be interesting to see what the Ponders can do here today as we prepare for the national anthem.
Tonight's matchup is between the Woburn Tanners and your Arlington Spy Punters. At this time, we ask you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Grace Ferguson.
As the anthem closes, we begin action here. Arlington Spy Ponders taking on the Woburn Tanners here, live at Pierce Field. We're going to do the coin toss first at the 50-yard line, so we are yet to see as the captains approach the midfield.
Number 7, Calvin Pike. Number 8, Tyler Callahan. Number 22, David Lopes. And number 54, Charles Gillis.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do here today, coming off a tough loss on the road against Stoneham this past week. So hopefully Arlington can rebound from that tough loss that they took. Coming back home here should help that as we wait here for the coin toss. Now we see the captains at midfield. Your captains tonight are number 8, Tyler Callahan. Number 22, David Lopes. Number 54, Charles Gills. And number 7, Calvin Pike. So these guys are the leaders for this Arlington squad. As now they break. So Arlington seems like it's about to receive the ball as the captains shake hands. And here we go. This should be a great game here for the Arlington Spy Ponders. And I'm interested to see what they can do here tonight against a tough Woburn Tanners team. So Arlington will receive the punt as they huddle now at center field. Team's going to discuss over. Get ready, get themselves hyped up for this one. We're lucky enough to have a capacity crowd here at Pierce Field tonight, so the crowd's packed. They're excited to see what's about to go down. and so am I. So here we go. As the punt returning team takes the field. It's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do here. We've seen, especially in their past home game, that they did a pretty good job returning punts. They can usually get some good yardage and stuff. So hopefully we can see a consistent pattern out of Arlington's punt returning teams here today. Arlington lines the field as we prepare for kickoff. Woburn stays huddled. Now they're joining the field. And that's head coach for Arlington, Rob DiLoretto. He's done an outstanding job with the squad this year. This is his first year on the job as the Arlington Spy Ponders coach. So he's actually done a great job leading this Arlington team here. And hopefully he can lead them to another win here tonight. As Woburn kicks off, and here we are underway. Punt return caught. Turned by Arlington. Blitzes right in and gets right past the 30. And now as Arlington's offense takes the field. Tonight's starting quarterback for Arlington, we have number 8, Tyler Callahan. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Arlington. The quarter here has started. And let's see what Callahan can do. Starting shotgun position. Takes the snap, handoff, gets through, breaking through the line of defense there. And what a great way to start off the game here. A run there by number 19. That's Adam Lee, a junior. And that's an impressive first run there for Adam Lee. Now the Ponders, again on a first down, getting the first down on the play there. Going to take the snap from the shotgun formation once again. Hands it off once again. Getting more room. That's Adam Lee again. Gets some more yardage. Nice run there by Adam Lee. Now the ball is going to be lined up on about the 47. Gets another 4 yards there. So great start for Arlington. 2 back-to-back running plays there. And seems like Arlington's going wide on this one, possibly looking for a throw. Callahan's in the shotgun position, but there's a fake. He goes up the middle. Running through, he breaks free. He's going down the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and a touchdown for Callahan. What a nice QB sneak there. What a great start for Arlington. 7-0. Well, 6-0. Let's see if Arlington can make the penalty, the PA. What a great start there for Arlington. 2 great running plays by Adam Lee. And then we go right into the QB sneak there by Tyler Callahan. He takes it all the way from the 47-yard line all the way to the end zone. What a great start for Arlington. Now Arlington going to go for the extra point. And the extra point is good. No good. No good on the extra point attempt there, but tough first extra point attempt there for Arlington, but hopefully they can turn things around here tonight. Positive side is that Arlington is on the board 6-0 after a 3-play drive and a huge 53-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown by Tyler Callahan off the QB sneak. That was beautiful. So now Arlington going to kick off. Only like 2 minutes in here, and Arlington already up 6-0. So let's see what Woburn can do to retaliate. Obviously, that's a tough first break there for Woburn's defense, but if you're a Woburn fan, you're probably hoping that they can turn things around pretty fast here and maybe even things up 6-6, or possibly even just go up 7-6 if they can make the PA. Here we go. Arlington now kicking off. Oh, and a lower kick goes right in, and it's caught by Woburn. He takes the rushing. He breaks through, and he's taken down at about the 37. Pretty good return there by Woburn, off a nice lower kick there by Arlington, and now Woburn's offense is going to take the field.
23 on kickoff return by number 9, Dylan McLaughlin.
That was Dylan McLaughlin who took the punt return there. Got some pretty good yardage off that play. So now it's going to be interesting to see here what Woburn can do to rebound here off of a 3-play drive for Arlington to get a touchdown early on. So let's see what Woburn can do. Starting. Takes the throw, and he catches it, and that's going to be a first down. And he's taken out of bounds at about the 50. Great start there for number 15, Logan Wilson, the quarterback here for the Woburn Tanners here today. And Arlington giving up the first down.
Pass is complete for 13 yards. First and 10.
Takes it up close. Nice throw off, toss. Goes over to number 5. That's Simon Southler, who takes a good punt. Who takes a good run there. Gets to about the 30-yard line. And we can see here that Arlington's defense is having a little bit of trouble with this Woburn offense.
First and 10.
Arlington's got to do a better job locking down there, but that was overall great blocking by Woburn. Now approaching the snap. First and 10 for about the 30-yard line. Tanners take the snap. Handoff. Again, it's number 5, but he's stuffed in the middle. That was Simon Southler. Tried to go to him once again after giving him the toss there on the side, but he was unable to get any yards on that one.
2-yard run by number 5, Simon Southler.
Only 2 yards on that run, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Woburn Tanners. That was a good hold there by Arlington. Closing down that middle space, not allowing Woburn's offensive line to open up any pathways for Southler to go through, and thus he was stopped. Now here we go, 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, goes for a long throw. Oh, and what a catch by number 28, David Langlois, excuse me. What a great catch. One-handed grab, pulls it down to his chest. Oh, and they're going to call it incomplete. From here, it looked like a great one-handed grab, and he pulled it down, but refs are going to call this one back, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 8. So it's going to be interesting to see what Woburn does here on its first attempt at a 3rd down conversion. It's 3rd and 8, so they have a distance to go. I would assume that Woburn is going to go for the throw here. Shotgun formation. Oh, no. Takes it. Toss back again to Southler, and he gets through, and he's got the first down off the spin move. Beautiful there by Southler, and they get the well-deserved first down there for Woburn as they keep this thing going with a first down. Now Woburn's offense lining up pretty quickly.
13-yard run over 5, Simon Southler. First and 10.
And it's going to be a 1st and 10 here for Woburn. Let's see what they can do here. They're closing in on the zone, so it's going to be interesting to see what Woburn does here. We've seen a lot of running plays to number 5, Simon Southler, a junior for the Woburn Tanners. He's been impressive this game. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again to Southler, but he can't get through. That's great play by Arlington, holding down the offensive line, not letting him get any space. And unfortunately, the offensive line for the Woburn Tanners unable to open up any pathways for Southler to go through there.
6, Arthur Amaral.
Oh, that was Arthur Amaral there. But as we've seen out of Woburn, the 2 running plays that they've been successful on, they've taken it out wide. So possibly that's the key to getting around Arlington here. But every play they've tried to run through the middle, they've just been stuffed by Arlington and their defensive line. Oh, and that's going to be a jump on Arlington. False start. Or offside.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an offside on Arlington. I saw the defensive line jumping there. And I think that might be a first down.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Second and 4.
Oh, they're going to keep it 2nd and 4 off the 5-yard penalty by the Arlington Spy Ponders. So not a great penalty to take there, especially since Woburn is closing in on the red zone. Now it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the shotgun formation. Oh, fake handoff, goes for the QB sneak, but again, Arlington stuffs them. Great play there by the defensive line. Arlington seems to be holding down this Woburn run game whenever they try and go through the middle. They've been unable to go through that middle there. Every successful play they've had has been out wide, so possibly a hint there for Woburn to stop trying to go through the middle because Arlington's defensive line has been taking them down. Now Woburn going to be facing a third and 4 here. Takes the snap, toss off. Again, goes through. That's Simon Sathler again. Off the toss there by number 15, Logan Wilson, senior. And he's been using that play a lot here tonight, and every time he's used it, oh, it seems that was Arthur Amaral there, number 6. So Amaral with another run. Great play there by Woburn. And now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Tanners. If you're Arlington here, you just want to hold Woburn back, possibly go for the field goal. You don't want 7 points on the board for Woburn, especially after missing the extra point. Now it takes the snap, goes through the middle. And he's down. And he's going to be right on the line.
2-yard run number 5, Simon Sathler. 2nd and goal.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Didn't get all the way in there. As number 15, Logan Wilson, taking the field again. Quarterback for the Woburn Tanners. And here we go. 2nd and goal. Tanners right there. Could we see a QB sneak? He goes, he hands it off. And touchdown Tanners. We may have ourselves a tie game if Woburn misses this extra point attempt.
Number 28, David Langlois. Good for a Woburn touchdown.
So I'm lucky enough to be joined here now by oh, well, it seems now that Woburn is going to be taking the extra point attempt. If you're an Arlington fan right now, you're hoping that they're going to be missing this one. It goes, and it's good. 7-6 Tanners. 5 minutes, 13 to go in the first quarter. And that missed extra point there by Arlington has got to sting. As Arlington's punt return team takes the field. Let's see what they can do here with this one. So Arlington started off this game with a bang. A huge QB sneak there by Tyler Callahan to run this thing 53 yards and score a touchdown. But unfortunately, Arlington was unable to get that extra point attempt. Thus, they are down 7-6 right now as their punt return team takes the field. Woburn going to take another kickoff this game, their 2nd of the contest. And let's see what Arlington can do with this. We saw a great return from Arlington last time, so hopefully they can stay consistent in this category and keep returning with good yardage. Here we go, takes the kick. It's a fly, goes over there, it's caught by Arlington. Trying to cut around, but oh, it's a fumble! Fumble! And the Tanners recover. Fumble on the play, and the Tanners recover. If you're a Tanners fan right now, you couldn't have asked for better. So the Tanners are going to take the ball at about the 20-yard line. And the Tanners are going to be back on offense here. If you're Arlington, you need to stop. There's no chance that you want to let up another touchdown here. And you can see the frustration out of the coaches on the Arlington side. So Arlington's defense doesn't get too much of a rest, neither for Woburn's offense, but I feel like they're raring to go, get another touchdown here, but Arlington just needs to hold them back here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for about the 21-yard line. Logan Wilson going to take the snap, takes it, fakes the handoff, looks for a throw, looking for the far right. He misses it. That was number 9, Dylan McLaughlin. Looking for the catch there, but
number 9, Dylan McLaughlin, is incomplete.
He was wide open on that play. Arlington's got to have better coverage. They're lucky that he didn't get that one. But anyway, 2nd and 10 here. Woburn with no gain on that play on the incomplete pass, but they were looking for the end zone right away. So Arlington gets away with a lucky break there, but they're going to have better coverage. Now the Tanners huddled up, taking the line of scrimmage. Wilson takes the snap, toss back again to number 5. He breaks through, and I think that's going to be a 1st down for Simon Sathler. Oh, could there have been a fumble on the play? Arlington bench signaling that there was a fumble, but apparently not. Referee going to say that there was no fumble on the play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tanners.
12-yard run number 5, Simon Sathler. 1st and goal.
It's going to be 1st and goal here for the Tanners. Looking to get another touchdown. So the Tanners in the huddle. Arlington's defense needs a big stop here. The least they could do right now is at least prevent the touchdown and possibly only a field goal instead. But Arlington hoping for the best here. Now Wilson takes the snap, takes the handoff. There's Sathler again, ramming right in. Gains some good yardage on the play. It's going to be 2nd down, though. That did not get in. So 3 yards to go.
6-yard run number 6, Alto
3 yards to go until the end zone. Things not off to a great start for Arlington's defense. We saw a great play by the offense, a QB sneak by Tyler Callahan, but since that play, Arlington's defense hasn't been able to turn things around. Now the Tanner's going to take the snap. Wilson takes the snap, hands it off again, and is he in? I don't think he got it. Arlington holds, and it's going to be 3rd down. Great plays there by Arlington's defensive line.
3rd and goal.
So now it's going to be 3rd down for the Tanners. Arlington looking for a miracle here on this defensive stop. With 3:05 to go in the 1st quarter, let's see what Arlington's defense can do. Could they make a big stop here? 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap, hands off, and Arlington, they held him. And it's going to be 4th and goal. Now the question is, will the Tanners go for it? What a showing there by Arlington's defense. Not a great start for them, giving up a touchdown pretty quickly and then having to go right back on the field and giving up a good amount of yardage there. But they seem to have turned things around, and they've turned them around fast. Great plays there from the Arlington defense. And it seems that the Tanners are going to go for it on 4th and 1. Can Arlington stop them again? Wilson takes the snap, looks for the handoff, and Arlington holds them. What a play by the Arlington defense, holding the Tanners at the 1-yard line for 4 straight plays. Now Arlington's offense is going to take the field.
No gain on the run by number 5, Simon Sathler. Turnover on downs.
What an outstanding showing there from the Arlington defense. What a great way to come back from giving up a touchdown. But now it's going to be a test for the Arlington offense. Will they be able to get out of there without giving out a safety? Because they're in a dangerous spot right now. They're right on the 1-yard line. This is prime positioning for Woburn defense. Arlington takes the snap. Goes running around. Great stiff arm. He's running up the sideline, and he's got some good yardage. That is number 8, Tyler Callahan, showing that he's got more than an arm. He can run it too. About a 12-yard gain on that play.
First and 10.
It's going to be a first down here for Arlington. A great start for Arlington's offense there. We've seen a lot of rushing out of Tyler Callahan. Could this become a theme for the game? It seems that Callahan is not only interested in throwing the ball, but running it as well. Here we are, first and 10, takes the snap again. And he's taken down. No gain. I think that was Callahan going for it again as well.
No gain with a run by Tyler Callahan. Second and 10.
So Arlington trying to give this thing to Callahan over and over. It's worked a good amount of times, but maybe now it's time for Arlington to change things up. Second and 10. For about the 15-yard line, takes the snap. Callahan fakes the run, and it goes through. A little bit of a scramble there, as Arlington seemed to gain about 3 or 4 yards on that one. So at least Arlington gains some yardage in that play.
6-yard run by number 9, Kay Lynch.
Great young run there by Arlington, and now they're going to take it. Here we go. Takes the snap. Callahan scrambling, takes the throw, and it's caught on the sideline. What a throw by Callahan. And it's caught on the sideline, I would say for about a 10-yard gain. And what a great start here for Arlington on the offensive side of things. Even though we saw the fumble off of the punt return, Arlington seems to have turned things around a little bit. But that's the end of the first quarter, folks. At the end of the quarter, the score is Arlington 6, Woburn Tanners 7. Overall, it was a back and forth quarter for the Arlington Spy Pawners. So hopefully they can make things a little bit more consistent. They went from scoring a 53-yard run by Tyler Callahan into the end zone. What a great start there. But then turning things around in a negative aspect, missing the extra point, then giving up a touchdown to Woburn, then fumbling on the punt return, giving the ball to Woburn at about the 20-yard line. But then turning things around to the positive side once again, when Arlington made 4 straight downs of a stop when Woburn was on the 1-yard line, stopping them 4 times and causing a turnover and downs. So now we're going to resume here. Second quarter action. Right off the bat, throw. He breaks the tackle, goes through, trying to get the ball stripped there. That's number 9, Kanye Lynch. Great reception yards there by Kanye Lynch. And what a great throw there by Callahan. Throws it right off to the side, and Lynch.
For 18 yards. First and 10.
Lynch with a great first reception there. Snap's taken. Hand it off. And it looks like it's going to be about a 7-yard gain there for Arlington in the middle. That's Adam Lee on the run. As we can see, we have a packed crowd here. at Arlington Pierce Field. We're lucky to have such support from our fans here as Arlington goes to 2nd and 2. In the shotgun. Callahan fakes the handoff. Oh, and he's blitzed, but he breaks free. Gets past one tackle. He's got the first down, and he's still going, and he's taken down. Wow, Callahan taking a hit there to get the first down. And he's hyped. Great gain there by Callahan again, showing that he can do way more than just throw the ball. Impressive 14-yard run. So now it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Arlington. They're going to take it from about the 38-yard line. Callahan, shotgun position. Takes it, handoff, goes through, breaks a tackle and gets through the middle. Great run again by Adam Lee. He's a junior here at AHS. What a nice run there by Adam Lee. What we saw again there was Arlington's offensive line coming up big once again, making some pathways through the center of the field, and Adam Lee just had a straight shot. Great run. Now it's going to be Callahan from the shotgun again. Takes it, QB sneak, goes through, and I think he's got the first down. And again, Callahan getting the first down.
5-yard run by Tyler Callahan.
So it seems that a key piece of Arlington's offense here is Tyler Callahan not only throwing the ball, but running it as well. So now we see Callahan coming in after having a little bit of a discussion here with the coaches. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1, actually. Arlington didn't get the first down in the play. Fakes the handoff, and Callahan gets through. He breaks one tackle, two. He's through, and a touchdown again for Ryan Callahan. For Tyler Callahan, what a touchdown. And that's his 2nd of the night off the rushing touchdown. Now it's 12-7 Ponders. Could they make it 13, or are they going to go for 2 to make up for missing that extra point? And Callahan's hyped. What a great run there by Callahan. Callahan discussing with the coaches. And I think they're going for 2. Now the Ponders looking to make up for what they lost earlier. Going for the 2-point conversion here. And timeout by Arlington. Didn't like what he saw there out of the formation of the squad, so they're going to discuss it over again, have a little bit of a plan. This is an important 2-point conversion here for Arlington. This is the difference between being tied if Woburn scores a touchdown and being down if Woburn scores a touchdown. If they get this, they make up for the missed extra point earlier. But if not, they cost themselves 2 extra points. So an important play here for Arlington is Roedl discussing with his players. So the strategy here for Arlington must be, I wouldn't be surprised if Callahan went for the run again, because he's been so consistent on his running game tonight. He's gotten yards on every play, so it's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do. Now here we go for the 2-point conversion. Will the Tanners stop it? Will they give up 2? Oh, it's dropped on the snap, and Callahan just runs with it. Is he in? No good. Unfortunate there for Arlington. Mishandled on the snap. Callahan dropped it, and then he just picked it up and tried to run with it. Couldn't get in. And Arlington's special teams having a little bit of a struggle here, missing that extra point earlier, and then the offense not being able to get the 2-point conversion here. So, again, a back-and-forth start here for this Arlington team. DiLoretto trying to get his players hyped up on the bench, trying to get them over this quick. So now, discussing with the special teams, as the Tanners are going to receive this punt with 8:56 to go in the half. The score, Arlington 12, Woburn 7. Overall, a very impressive game by Tyler Callahan. He's been outstanding on both the running and throwing game. So here we go. Arlington kicks off. Woburn goes to the reception, gets it on the 1-yard line, running all the way, trying to go for it, and he's tackled at about the 25-yard line. What a great kick there by Arlington, getting that one right on the 1-yard line, forcing Woburn to have to run it all the way from their own 1. But a pretty good return by Woburn, getting 19 yards on that one. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Woburn Tanners offense, who we've seen good things from. So, again, starting quarterback for the Tanners, Logan Wilson. And Wilson takes the snap, tosses it off, and now running through, gets to about the 30-yard line there. And that's number 5 again, Simon Sathler. And we've seen a lot of balls going to Sathler here today. And he's been great on the run game as well. Sathler and Wilson seem to have a lot of chemistry going into this one, so they've been effective. 10-yard gain on that play, and it's going to be another 1st and 10 here for Arlington. For Woburn, excuse me. So now the Woburn Tanners going to take the snap. And it's going to be a false start on the Tanners. They're going to take him back 5 yards.
False start, offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 here for the Woburn Tanners off of that penalty. So not a great thing for them there. So let's see what the Tanners can do to come back from this one. But overall, we've seen that they've been successful as Wilson takes the field. And let's see what the Tanners can do here. 1st and 15 for about the 25-yard line. Wilson takes the snap. Handoff to number 9. That's Dylan McLaughlin. And he's still going. He breaks the tackle, going up the sideline. Now on the 30, the 25, the 20, the 10. And a touchdown for the Woburn Tanners.
75-yard run by number 9,
Dylan McLaughlin. What a punt, what a return there for him. 75 yards. Impressive. As Woburn now takes the lead, 13-12. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to go for 2, or are they going to go for the extra point once again here? But again, that's McLaughlin, again, getting great yardage as Woburn goes for the extra point. Gets it, and it's good. The extra point is good. So Arlington down, trailing by 2 now, 14-12. So it's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do here after missing a extra point and a 2-point conversion. Hopefully Arlington doesn't repeat its mistake in having a fumble on this punt return, but overall their offense has been great so far this game, and so has the defense. Even though they've given up 2 touchdowns here, they had a great 4-and-out earlier here as Woburn was on the 1-yard line. That was impressive. So hopefully Arlington can turn things around here. It's still a close game, and we still have time. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half. Representing ACMi here, I'm Nick Antonakas from Mary Pierce Field here in Arlington. The Arlington Spy Ponders trail the Woburn Tanners 12-14 here in varsity football action here on Friday night. So the Tanners going for the kickoff. Taking the punt. Caught by Lynch. Lynch with the return. Lynch goes. Spin move. Gets to about the 22-yard line, I would say. Pretty good return there by Lynch. And now Arlington's. Arlington's offense gonna take the field. And will we continue to see the success of Tyler Callahan, quarterback for the Arlington Spy Ponders, not only in his throwing game, but in his running game as well? Takes the snap, handoff, and taken down. That's number 19, Adam Lee again, with a nice return. As the Arlington Spy Ponders get a 5-yard rushing yard there. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from about the 28-yard line. Takes the snap, breaks through, another QB sneak. And again, Tyler Callahan with some more rushing yards. And it was enough to get the first down. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Arlington. Let's see what Arlington can do here. From about the 34-yard line in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, handoff, breaks through, and about a 6-yard return there for Arlington.
Six-yard run number 19, Adam Lee.
And again, that's Adam Lee getting the nod.
2nd and 4.
So it's going to be 2nd and 4 here from about the 39-yard line. With 5 minutes 39 to go in the half, still plenty of time. Takes the snap, a little bit of a low snap there, but still manages to pick it up, but not enough for the first down.
2-yard run by Tyler Callahan.
Tyler Callahan once again taking the run, but not enough to get the first down, as it's going to be 3rd and 2 here for the Arlington Spy Ponders. So we've seen a lot of run game here from Tyler Callahan so far, so hopefully he can try and look to the passing game a little bit more. He doesn't. He goes for the run, but the Woburn Tanners defense stops him. That was attempted by number 19, Adam Lee, but he was unable to convert on 3rd down.
Loss of 2 yards in the run by Adam Lee.
But it's going to be interesting here. Is Arlington going to go for it? Down by 2. And it looks like they are. The Spy Ponder's going to go for it on 4th down. Callahan. Oh, no, they're punting. That's my bad. So Good punt there by Arlington. They let it bounce. And Arlington going to stop it at about the 25-yard line. Or the 20-yard line, rather. Great play there by the special teams. A nice punt there by Arlington. Get it to about the 20-yard line. They're going to have to make the Woburn Tanners work for this one a little bit. But overall, a good play there by the special teams. Unfortunate for the Arlington Spy Partners on the offensive side of things. Unable to convert on the run game there. But it's going to be interesting to see if Arlington is going to try more of a passing game here, because we've seen success in the passing game with Lynch. So it's going to be interesting to see if Arlington will try some more of those come the first half, come the second half. So now it's going to be the Tanners' ball, 1st and 10. About 4 minutes to go here in the first half. They take the run, and another great stop there by Arlington. Everything Arlington has faced where Woburn has gone up the middle, they've put a great stop to it. It's been impressive. So it's going to be 2nd and 9, only a yard gain there for Woburn.
1 yard run by number 28, David Langlois. 2nd and 9.
So now the Tanners going for it on 2nd and 9. Takes the snap, tosses it off. That's number 5 again. Oh, and he's tackled by Arlington. Again, that was number 5, Simon Saffler, getting the nod. Unable to convert too much there. It's going to be 3rd down. Oh, and it looks like, yes, it looks like the Tanners did get that 1st down. It was right on the line. So just enough to get that 1st down. So the Tanners, once again, going to take the snap. There's Wilson. Takes the snap. Shotgun formation. Looks. Oh, and he can't get it. Tried to pass to number 3, Mike Kosa.
Wilson's pass intended for number 3, Mike Kusa. It's incomplete.
Mike Kusa, looking for Mike Kusa there.
2nd and 10.
But unable to succeed on that play. Little bit of an overthrow. And the Tanners are looking at 2nd and 10. Wilson coming onto the field. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Woburn Tanners. Wilson takes the snap. Gonna run with it. Wilson gets through, breaks the tackle, and now just enough for the 1st down. Great run there by Wilson. Just enough to get in for the 1st down again.
1st and 10.
So Logan Wilson, a senior for the Woburn Tanners, again capitalizing on the run game. We've seen a lot of great running plays by both QBs on both teams. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Woburn as we're approaching the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. Takes the snap. That's number 9. Oh, and a great tackle there by number 77, Will Meyer. Great tackle. Not allowing McLaughlin to get anywhere. After we saw McLaughlin run about 75 yards to the touchdown before, Will Meyer putting a stop to it. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Tanners. We're under 2 minutes to go. Tosses it off again. It's number 5. That's Simon Saffler. He breaks through, going through, running up the side, and he's brought out of bounds. A little bit of an excessive tackle after the play there. Could we see a flag? Maybe not.
15-yard run by number 5, Simon Saffler.
Simon Sathler, once again, with another 15-yard gain to put Woburn again on the 1st and 10. So the Tanners gonna take the snap. First and 10. Wilson takes the snap. Looks for the throw. Oh, and a diving catch. What a catch there by number 9. That's Dylan McLaughlin again. For another first down for the Woburn Tanners. And had to make a diving catch on that one. McLaughlin again with an impressive play. He could be looking at his 2nd touchdown of the night. And a timeout is called.
Timeout, Woburn.
Woburn calls the timeout with 1:17 to go here in the first half. Your score so far is 14 Woburn, 12 for Arlington. And overall, it's been a roller coaster ride for Arlington here. A lot of positives, but at the same time, a lot of negatives. So it's going to be interesting to see what the coaches here for Arlington are going to say in the locker room to this Arlington squad. It would be great if they can get a stop here because they are going to desperately need that. They would hate to give up another touchdown with only 1:17 to go here. So now the teams taking a quick water break. And it seems like the Woburn Tanners are joining the field. Now it's going to be interesting to see what the Tanners plan here. There's not much time left in the half, only 1:17. So it's going to be interesting to see how they manage their plays here. Are they going to aim for out of bounds? Try and get that ball out of bounds after it's caught, or at least run for the sideline? Or are they going to go for the touchdown early? On the 30-yard line about. Takes the snap. That's Wilson. Wilson throws, looks far, and it's knocked down. Is it? Incomplete pass. And I think that was broken up by number 80, Aiden Wood McGinney, a junior. And what an impressive play there by him, shutting down the Tanners. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Tanners. Time has stopped, obviously, because it was an incomplete pass. So now the Tanners, are they going to look for a throw again? Wilson takes the snap, tosses it off again to Sathler. Sathler goes through, but he's tackled, brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
It's going to be interesting to see what this one is. Holding on offense. So that's going to bring the Tanners back. That run isn't going to matter. It's going to bring the Tanners back about 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 here for the Tanners. Or 2nd and 20. That might have been a 10-yard penalty. Oh, no. It was, yeah, the scoreboard is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's supposed to be 2nd and 15. So the Tanner's going to take the snap. Wilson starting from the shotgun position. He's got 3 out wide. He's looking to his left side. Oh, and it's knocked down. Great defense there by Arlington. I'm pretty sure that was Ryan Helian who knocked that one down. Great play by him. As the Tanners unable to convert once again. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 here for the Woburn Tanners. They've got a long way to go to both the end zone and the first down, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do here. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws over, a lateral, going for the pass to the end zone, and it's knocked out of midair by number 14, Henry Burns. Great defense there by the Spy Ponders. Tanner's looking for a trick play, throws it over to number 9, Dylan McLaughlin, and he looks for the pass. Looking like a Patriots-type play out there from Tom Brady to Julian Edelman looking for the touchdown, but unlike the Patriots, the Tanners were unable to succeed. So it's going to be 4 and 15 now for the Tanners. And could that possibly mean a field goal attempt? It's highly unlikely that the Tanners are going to go for this one, considering it's 4 and 15, but you never know. And truth be told, they're going for it. Timeout. Timeout, Arlington. They got to look this one over.
Timeout, Arlington.
They would hate to give up a touchdown here on 4th and 15, so overall, it's been great lockdown defense by Arlington on this drive for the Woburn Tanners. So Arlington's done a good job holding them off. Woburn tonight on 4th down attempts, 0 for 1. As we saw earlier in the first quarter, the Tanners were going for a 4th and 1 right on the 1-yard line. And they were unable to complete that one. So it's pretty interesting to see how the Tanners are going only for it, not only on 4th and 15. If they couldn't get it on 4 and 1. But, you know, only 30 seconds left to go here in the half. They're probably assuming since they're already in the Arlington zone, it shouldn't be too dangerous, even if they go out on downs here. But you never know with this Arlington team. We could see a sneak by Tyler Callahan. We saw earlier, he ran over 50 yards to get that touchdown. So could it be a repeat here for Arlington? But first, before we can start dreaming about Arlington scoring that touchdown, we have to focus on the task at hand, and that's to stop the Woburn Tanners' 4th and 15 attempt. Wilson takes the snap, looks for the throw, pressured, he breaks through, he's running for it, he gets the first down, still going, but he's taken down by number 9, that's Kanye Lynch. But unfortunately, Arlington gives up the first down, but it's going to be a timeout here for Woburn, obviously to stop the clock. Logan Wilson scrambling there in the pocket, gets free, sees a pathway, and just takes it. And he ends up getting the first down.
Timeout, Woburn.
A little bit disappointing here for Arlington. But it's going to be interesting to see what the Arlington Spy Partners can do. Hopefully they can hold back the Tanners for another 21 seconds and go out of this half only down by 2 points. The Tanners taking a timeout here to regroup, talk things over. It's going to be interesting to see what the Tanners are going to do here with only 21 seconds left in the half as the Spy Ponders take the field. The Spy Ponders defense has been locked down in the red zone so far, so hopefully they can keep the consistency up as the Tanners take the field. Taking the snap now is Wilson. Wilson takes the snap, looking for someone open. He takes the throw. And is he in? No. McLaughlin tackled on the 1-yard line, it seems. I'm not 100% sure. And I think it may be another timeout for Woburn.
Wilson's pass to number 9, Dylan McLaughlin, is complete for 11 yards. First and goal.
So it's going to be first and goal. Woburn did not get in on that one. I don't know. I thought he crossed the goal line, but again, great defense by Arlington in the red zone. Could we see a repeat of what we saw in the first quarter? Arlington holding the Tanners at the 1-yard line. It's going to be interesting to see. Apparently, this is where Arlington's defense strides at most. So hopefully they can keep their consistency going in the red zone and keep this thing a 12-14 game with 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So now, the Tanners, Spy Ponders take the field. Tanners still in their huddle. This is a big play for the Tanners. If they can get this one, they will be up by a significant amount rather than just 2. Tanner's going to take the field, led by quarterback Logan Wilson. We've seen Wilson's main targets today being Dylan McLaughlin, also Simon Slaffler, and Arthur Amaro. What are we going to see from him now? Wilson takes a snap. Wilson looking for the throw, and he's wide open. That's McLaughlin for a touchdown. Wide open. So the Spy Ponders unable to hold down the Tanners as they score a touchdown. Here with only 5 seconds to go. Now the Tanners going to go for the extra point. Tanners takes the snap, goes for the extra point, and it's good. 21-12 Tanners, but this quarter, this half is not over. Still 5 seconds to go. Let's see if Arlington can pull off a miracle and return the punt for a touchdown. May seem unlikely, but it's not over till it's over, as there are still 5 seconds left in the half. But mainly what we've seen from the Arlington team here is not a lot of consistency. They've been back and forth, a roller coaster ride here in this game. They started off great. Overall, Tyler Callahan has been pretty good in the quarterback position. We've seen a lot of rushing at him, which has been great. But Arlington needs to really just stay consistent and fix some of these problems that we're seeing from them here in the second half. So now the Tanners going to take the field. Score right now 21-12. Tanners gonna take the kick. And on the back for Arlington, Kanye Lynch. So let's see if he is gonna end up returning this one. Now, Tanners, 5 seconds left in the first half. Take the kick, go for an onside kick, and he falls right down. Smart play there by Arlington. Still time remaining in this half. That's picked up by number 80, Aiden Woog McGinney. He goes right down, and this is going to give Arlington's offense another chance to possibly go for a Hail Mary. It's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do here. We've seen them convert on big downs. They've gone long distances to score touchdowns throughout today. So it's going to be interesting to see what Arlington's going to do here with only 5 seconds remaining on the clock. So now Arlington lining up, 1st and 10, and they take the knee. Not going to take the risk on this one. So that's going to wrap up the half. So the score at the half, 21 Woburn Tanners, 12 for the Arlington Spy Ponders. Overall, it was a roller coaster of a ride for the Spy Ponders. We saw great plays from the defense, stopping the Tanners 4 times at the 1-yard line. That was very impressive. Also, we saw some great rushing from Tyler Callahan and some great runs also by Adam Lee. But overall, Arlington just needs to be more consistent in the second half. We did see a fumble off of the punt return. We did see some mishandled snaps, for example, when they went for the 2-point conversion, and also missing the extra point attempt in the first half off of their first touchdown of the game. So the score right now is 12-21 in favor of the Woburn Tanners. I'm Nick Antonakas. We'll see you back here for second half action live from Mary Pierce Field in Arlington. Thank you.
Boys, Francesco with a shot. It's gone!
It's back to school time in Arlington, and that means that action on ACMi is about to pick up. Spy Ponder football will kick off the season at home against Cambridge on September 13th at 7 p.m. Tune in for our live coverage on the Education Channel or streaming online. Boys and girls soccer both look to follow up on successful 2018 seasons, and hopes are sky high for each team going into the 2019 season. ACMi will be bringing you all of the home games and select away games. Check our schedule for airtimes. ACMi sports broadcasts are volunteer productions, and we need your help to cover the games. If you are interested in getting involved in learning about sports production, contact us at sports@acmi.tv. See you at the games.
Hello, Arlington sports lovers, and welcome back to second half action here at Arlington Pierce Field for the Arlington Boys Varsity Football Squad. Before we begin here in the second half, I just want to give a quick shout out to our crew. The director today, Kevin Wetmore, and on camera we have Ilya, Anoushka, Ted, and Jake. So thanks to all of them for doing this today. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. And I'm lucky enough right now to be joined by my guest color commentator, Dennis Ho. What's up, Dennis?
Hey, so in the first half, the team was doing pretty well. The crowd's reaction was pretty intense, and especially they were cheering for number 4, Stratus out.
Yeah, Dennis, you were in the crowd today, so yeah, you elaborated a little bit on how the crowd's reactions were. Overall, what did you think Arlington did well in the first half?
So I think they did well, passing the ball, sharing the ball, and yeah, but they could improve on their defense.
Oh, that's good words there from Dennis. Thank you, Dennis, for joining us here as one of our guest commentators. So, Arlington going to kick off here to start the second half. As the Woburn Tanners are prepping to return this one. And here we go. Second half action starts now. The score at the half right now is 12-21. And now a punt return. There goes the Tanners. They break through past the 50. And he's tackled at about the 53.
There's a little
but a
pushing.
flag is thrown. Yeah. What'd you see there, Dennis?
The players are pushing each other.
Yeah, I know, a little bit of aggression there shown by the Tanners.
37-yard kickoff return, number 5, Simon Salter.
That was Simon Salter again. We've seen a lot out of him today. But there was a flag thrown on the play. I'm not sure what that was for. Right now the Tanners are huddled up on the sidelines, so something's going down.
Personal foul, kicking team.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul on the Tanners. You're right, Dennis.
Yeah.
A lot of pushing and shoving.
First and 10.
So it's going to be first and 10 for the Woburn Tanners at about the 35-yard line. So Tanners now, Wilson going to take the snap. Shotgun position, takes the snap. Handoff now to Sathler, but he gets nowhere. Taken down by Arlington's defensive line.
No gain on the run, number 5, Simon
Yeah, so there was no gain on that run. Dennis, what did you take away from that? Yeah, I know. Now it's going to be second and 10. And we're lucky enough to have our second guest commentator joining us today. We have Lena. Oh, there goes the Tanners. They're tackled at about the 10. So, Lena, what have you thought of the game so far here today?
I thought it's been good. Lots of good plays by both teams.
Yeah, definitely. Arlington has been showing some of their skills here, but like I was saying earlier, first half for Arlington, I would call it a roller coaster ride. We saw a lot of positives, but at the same time, a lot of negatives by the Arlington squad. Would you agree?
I would agree. Seeing as the score right now is 12-21, I think there's lots of time for improvement.
Definitely. So now Wilson going to take the snap, gives it the handoff, and Arlington holding down in the center. Oh, and there's a fumble, but the whistle's been called for, so they're going to call that one back. So, Lena, you were also in the crowd here today, so what did you see out of the crowd?
I saw a lot of team spirit, a lot of cheering from the Arlington team. Lots of excitement, USA theme.
That's great.
Lots of people dressed up.
Yeah, today is, for all our viewers who didn't know, for the crowd, today is USA themed. So all of the people in the crowd today are wearing red, white, and blue, bringing their American flags in spirit. So that's a great way to bring our school together here, as it's 2nd and 9 here for the Woburn Tanners. Takes it, fakes the handoff, throws now, and the pass is incomplete. What'd you see out of that play, Lena?
I saw he did not catch that pass.
Yeah, I know it was pretty good coverage there by the Arlington squad, and now it's going to be 3rd and 9. What do you think Arlington has to do here to close this out and send Woburn home without a touchdown on this one?
Just got to block these throws and not let them get past this line.
Definitely. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Woburn Tanners. Wilson in the shotgun. Takes the snap.
Oh.
Looking for a throw. He's scrambling in the box. And a touchdown for the Woburn Tanners. Disappointing a little bit there by Arlington's defense as Dylan McLaughlin again with another touchdown here. We've seen a lot out of this number 9 for the Woburn Tanner squad. Have you noticed him so far, Elena?
I have. He made another touchdown earlier.
Yeah, he did.
And he runs fast.
Yeah.
So I think our team has to watch out for him.
Definitely. We got to keep our eyes on him because he's been definitely one of the successors for this Woburn Tanners team. And the extra point is good.
Extra point is good.
So the extra point is good. The score now is 28-12 in favor of the Tanners. So Arlington went from leading this game with the first touchdown to being down now 28-12. What does Arlington have to do to come back in this one, Lena?
I think they just got to get their game together and really get focused and get their game face on and put in the effort.
Definitely. We got to see some more effort out of the Arlington side here today, but overall, not a great first start to the second half here, but Arlington going to have a chance to redeem themselves, now having a chance to return this punt.
I think they can do it. I think they have what it takes.
Hopefully they do. We're all rooting for Arlington here today, so let's see what they can do here. With 9 minutes, 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Reporting live here from Piercefield, thanks to ACMi. This is Arlington High School varsity football action that's being streamed live on our YouTube page right now. So thank you all so much for watching here at home as the Tanners about to take the kick here. And that's going to be returned. One there, that's Adam Lee.
All right.
Lee gets through, but he's tackled at about the 25-yard line, it seems. So not a bad return there for Lee. We've seen better today, but overall a strong start for this Arlington offense on this play. So now the Arlington offense taking the field. 1st and 10 for the Arlington Spy Ponders at about the 25-yard line. Callahan takes the snap, hands off, Oh, and a little bit of an excess tackle there on the play on Kanye Lynch. Curious to see if there was a flag on that play. Did you see any flags fly?
I didn't see any.
I thought that tackle was a little bit excessive. Would you agree?
I would agree.
So, not a great start there for Arlington. It's going to be 2nd and 10. But still, like you said earlier, plenty of room for improvement here for this Arlington squad with plenty of time left. So now, Callahan takes the snap. Still has it, looking for an opening. Trying to go long. And that was number 80. Aiden Woog McGinney, who was looking for that one.
He made some good catches last game.
Yeah, he did, definitely. So, so far, not a repeat performance for Aiden, but still plenty of time left. We saw some great defense out of him in the first half, turning away a lot of Woburn balls. So hopefully he can turn things up offensively. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Arlington Spy Pawners. And I think a flag was thrown. It's going to push Arlington back. But anyways, Callahan takes the snap. Looks for the throw there. Short pass. But he's tackled. That was Adam Lee again. So Arlington unable to capitalize on that one, and now it's going to be 2nd and 23. No, now it's going to be 3rd and 19. That was 2nd down. That's my bad.
Callahan's pass number 19, Adam Lee, is complete for 4 yards.
So a 4-yard gain there for Adam Lee.
3rd and 19.
It's going to be 3rd and 19 here. As we saw in the first half, Lena, a lot of running from our quarterback. Do you predict for him to do that again on this play?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what we need here.
What do you think we need?
Maybe just some good passes and then running it down.
Yeah. So you want to see more out of the passing game today?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I agree. I feel like we didn't really have too many passing plays in the first half, so overall, we would both want to see some more passes from the Arlington squad here. As both teams are going to take a little regroup here. So with 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, score right now is in favor of the Woburn Tanners, 28-12. As the Spy Pawners are going to try and figure out what to do here on the long 3rd down, 3rd and 19. Obviously, they got to be looking for a long ball here. But I'm going to be curious to see, will they give it again to Tyler Callahan to take the run? It's going to be interesting. So now the Spy Pawners going to take the field. 3rd and 19. Big hill to climb, but it's not impossible. Callahan takes the snap, and he's going to run. He's going to run for it, but he's tackled. Brought down by the Tanners D, but Callahan looks a little bit shaken up on the play, limping to the side. And that's the risk you have to take when you're using your QB in the run game.
4th and 14.
The risk of injury is very high, so now it's going to be Arlington. Going to punt it off here. And in the backfield for the Woburn Tanners is number 9, Dylan McLaughlin. So seems like he's going to be punt returning this one. Low snap, takes the punt. A high ball that goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So, Lena, what do you think we need to see here from this Arlington defense in order for them to be successful?
I think they just need to block these Tanners. make sure that they can't move forward at all.
Definitely, that's going to be a huge task for Arlington to try and fulfill here in the second half. We've seen that Arlington's given up a pretty good amount of yards, so hopefully they can hold back the Woburn Tanners and push them back a little bit more than they bring them forward. So now Wilson in the shotgun formation, going to take the snap. Wilson takes the snap and he's going to run with it. He breaks through, still going.
Wow.
It's going to be a first down.
That was number 15.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's Logan Wilson, quarterback. So again, we've seen on both teams here today. Both of their running backs have been versatile in the pocket. A lot of them have taken a chance at running, so it's been interesting out of both teams here today. So now it's going to be second down and 1. For the Woburn Tanners. Wilson takes the snap, hands off. And that's number 5, Simon Saffler. Once again getting the nod. He's a junior at Woburn High School.
Seven-yard run number 5, Simon Saffler.
So pretty impressive run there by Saffler. So Lena, what were your thoughts on that play? I know, it's pretty flabbergasting now that Arlington's down by a lot, I know.
I know. I'm just hoping that they can turn it around. Right now, it's looking like we don't have a ton of time left.
Definitely. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 again for the Tanners. Wilson takes the snap, handoff once again, but a good hold there by Arlington as they give it to Saffler once again. But not allowing too many yards on that play. So that's important for the Tanners. Only 1 yard given up there by the Ponders. So
2nd and 9.
Let's hope to see a little repeat of that there.
Hopefully. So now the Tanners in the huddle.
Here we go.
Gonna take the snap now again from the shotgun position. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's gonna run with it. There's Kanye Lynch.
There we go.
Lynch gets the tackle. Good tackle there by Lynch.
Fifteen-yard run number 15, Logan Wilson.
Not good enough to keep them out from getting the first down.
1st
So
and 10.
another first down for the Woburn Tanners.
Looks like he was just giving him a big bear hug.
Yeah, definitely.
From behind.
That was a good tackle there by Lynch, yeah. So now the Tanners, again 1st and 10, gonna take another snap here. That's Wilson who takes the snap. Handoff again. That's Saffler. And he gets a big gain there. So now it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Woburn Tanners. Not enough to get that first down, but Arlington making a quick sub.
7-yard run number 5, Simon Saffler.
In comes number 67, Michael Pesarides. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do here today. Getting subbed in. And overall, Arlington's offensive line has been pretty good this game. Will Mason's been doing pretty good. Same with Charles Gills. All of those guys have been impressive so far. But now the Tanners, there's a flag on the play as the Tanners are held back, so it's going to be interesting. What do you think this flag is for?
I don't know. Seemed like a good start to me.
It's going to be holding on the Tanners, so that's going to back up the Tanners 5 yards.
Maybe that's what we need.
Holding. Offense.
Capacity crowd here at Pierce Field today as the Tanners are pushed back a couple of yards due to a holding call. So now it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Woburn Tanners.
5-yard penalty. 2nd and 10.
So let's see what the Arlington defense can do here on a 2nd and 11 for the Woburn Tanners. Wilson in the shotgun position. And a timeout is called. So I'm pretty sure that was a timeout there for Arlington. Not 100% sure. It might have been for the Tanners to discuss what they're going to do. Yes, it was Arlington.
Yes.
So Arlington definitely needs a stop here. They would hate to give up another touchdown as this game is getting a little bit farther out of reach. Each second the clock ticks down, so Arlington needs every second they can get. So a big stop here by the defense would be huge for Arlington. Possibly get the ball back sooner, keep the score 28-12 at least for now, and hopefully Arlington can rack up some more points before the end of this one. So there's Coach DiLoretto talking to his squad. So yeah, it did end up that he called the timeout there. So, Lena, what do you think we need to see out of this Spy Ponders team for them to come back in this one?
I think for the rest of this quarter that I just don't want to see another touchdown from the Tanners. That's all I want to see. And then we have a whole nother quarter, so I have faith that they are going to get some good offensive plays in next
Definitely.
quarter.
There definitely is still time left in this one as the Tanners take the snap. That's Wilson who's going to run with it, but he's booted out of bounds. I'm not sure if he got to the first down marker or not.
I think I saw him.
Yeah, he might have gotten in. No.
Nope.
No, he's short. It's
All
going to be
right.
3rd down, 3rd and 1. And we've seen a big plays by Arlington
3rd and 1.
on these 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, all of these. As we saw in the first quarter, Arlington held the Woburn Tanners at the 1-yard line for 4 straight plays, forcing them to go out on downs. So this Spy Ponders team is not too shabby at keeping people out on the 1-yard line. So the Tanner's going to go from the shotgun formation here. 3rd and 1. Takes the handoff. Did he get it? I don't know.
Got tackled pretty quick.
Yeah, but I think the sign says 4th down.
Yeah.
I think this might be 4th down. I think Arlington may have done it again. They're going to check this one over a little bit. A little bit of confusion on the field. The sign did say 4th down before. Oh, they're going to measure. This is going to be interesting. And they call it a 1st down. So the Woburn Tanners barely get the 1st down by a half a yard.
Wow. That was
So
close.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Woburn Tanners. That's not what you want to see if you're an Arlington Spy Ponders fan here.
No, it is not. Minute 30 left on the clock.
Yeah, minute 30 left in the first quarter. Not much time left in this 3rd quarter. So hopefully Arlington can turn things around pretty quickly because even though they do have some time left, they don't have time to be giving up touchdowns.
No. All right.
See it? I don't know. That one was right on the line as well. No, it's going to be second and goal. 1 yard out. But even though hopes seem low right now, as we've said many times before, Arlington did this exact same thing in the first half. They held the Tanners 4 times on the 1 yard line, so hopefully we can see a little bit of a repeat of that from the Spy Ponders as both teams gear up for second and goal, 1 yard away from the goal line. Let's see what the Spy Ponders can do here. Wilson takes the snap, hands off, and he's not in. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Close, but no cigar. And they actually lose a yard on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and goal, 2 yards away from the goal line.
No gain to the run by number 28, David Langlois.
Thank you, Lena, for joining us here as our guest commentator. Really appreciate it.
No problem. I had a lot of fun.
So now it seems that the Arlington Spy Ponders and both the Woburn Tanners going back to midfield because that's the end of the quarter, folks. So 12 minutes to go in the game. Woburn Tanners 28, Spy Ponders 12. This thing isn't close to being over yet. I believe that the Arlington Spy Ponders have a chance of coming back in this one. They just can't make any more pivotal mistakes. They're going to have to be dynamic on the offense. They're going to have to keep holding on the defense. As we saw there, I think we're going to start the quarter with a 3rd and 2 for the Woburn Tanners. So hopefully the Spy Ponders can keep up their resistance when it comes to playing in the red zone. And they can turn away this Tanner squad. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and goal for the Tanners, 2 yards away from the end zone. So the Tanners take the snap, and are they in? Touchdown. The Tanners get in again. So they make this thing 34-12. Possibly they could put in another one of the extra points, so it would be 35-12. But we never know. We have seen 2 missed opportunities on these extra point and 2-point conversions here today, but both happen to be by Arlington, so it looks. So Tanners, I'm assuming they're bringing on the punting squad. A little bit of confusion by the Tanners. A lot of guys switching positions here on the field. Hopefully they don't get called for an illegal formation here, but hopefully if you're a Woburn fan, but I bet Arlington fans are praying for there to be an illegal formation, but it looks like Woburn is going to be going for 2. No mercy here by the Woburn Tanners. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking for the throw now, and now he hands it off. And that's another 2-point conversion. Dylan McLaughlin gets in. Second time in the end zone today. Second or third time in the end zone today for McLaughlin. He's got to be up for a player of the game here today. So overall, a little bit of a disappointing drive there for Arlington. We were hoping for a repeat of the first quarter action that we saw there, but unfortunately Arlington unable to hold back the Woburn Tanners and their dangerous run game. They get in to the end zone there and make this thing a 36-12 contest. But if you're Arlington right now, you're worrying about your pride in this one. You want to go out fighting. You want to go out swinging. But this thing isn't over.
The winning number is
109-894. That's our winning ticket number.
109-894.
Congratulations to whoever won that 50-50 raffle. Now the Woburn Tanners.
The first one is the winning ticket. Please report to the snack shack. Thank you.
Tanners kick off. Nice kick. Oh, and it's touched by Arlington. I don't know if they came out with it there. A little bit of confusion here on the field, but oh, it is Arlington ball. Close call there for Arlington. But luckily, they come away with the ball. That was close. Whenever the ball is touched on a punt return, if it's not caught by the person, and if it's touched, that's considered a fumble. So there, he hit it with his hand, and it bounced down, tried to jump on top of it, and luckily he did, so no, none of the Woburn Tanners could recover. Here we go, 1st and 10, a handoff here. That goes to Kanye Lynch. And Lynch with a nice effort. Oh no, that wasn't Kanye Lynch. That was number 1, Marcus Jean-Jacques. Nice run there by Marcus. So now it's going to be 2nd down here for the Arlington Spy Ponders. Another handoff to Marcus. Marcus Jean-Jacques. But he's taken down. Now it's going to be a 3rd down for Arlington. 3rd and 4. Arlington trying to go with rapid-fire offense here, trying to get down the field as fast as they possibly can. They have no time to lose in this one. Onto the field comes Kanye Lynch and also Tyler Callahan, who was on the sideline probably discussing the play there. So now, 3rd and 4 for the Spy Ponders. It's going to be a QB sneak, and he gets in. Spy Ponders capitalize. Get the 1st down. So now Arlington got to keep things moving.
7-yard run by Tyler Callahan. 1st and 10.
So the Arlington Spy Ponders, 1st and 10. Gonna take the snap here. Trying to move things along faster. Callahan waiting for the snap. Takes it. Handoff. Going through. Nice run there by number 19, Adam Lee. Another great run by Lee. He's been one of the dominant factors here for this Arlington squad here today. As Arlington keeping things moving, keeping the pace fast. They're trying to move things along here. Changing the play up is Tyler Callahan, discussing with the bench a little bit. Changes up the play. That's a fake handoff, but goes into the middle. Fake the handoff to Adam Lee, but it goes into the middle. Not too much of a gain there, but enough for the 1st down. Nice handoff there to Kanye Lynch. Faked it to Adam Lee, but it went to Kanye Lynch. Enough for the 1st down. 9 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the game here. Spy Ponders trying to move things along. They're down by a handful, but things aren't done yet. There's Kanye Lynch trying to get in. And it doesn't look like he gained much on that one. But again, the Spy Ponders moving quickly. This is great effort here by the Spy Ponders. They're not giving up. Going to a little bit of a huddle here, discussing the play. Only a 1-yard gain there for Kanye, but that just goes to show you how the Woburn Tanners have such a strong defensive line. Takes a snap, going for another handoff. That's Adam Lee, and Adam Lee gets some distance. Nice run there by Adam Lee, a little bit shaken up on the play, but he's going to stay in.
3-yard run by number 19, Adam Lee. 3rd and 6.
Adam Lee keeps on pushing here today. And in comes now number 14, that's Henry Burns. We saw a great defensive play out of him in the 1st half. Deflecting away a pass thrown by Woburn Tanners quarterback Logan Wilson. So the offense communicating with the bench a little bit here. Trying to figure out what play they're going to do. But it's going to be Callahan taking the snap. Callahan takes it. Going to run with it there. He gets his block. He gets about 6 yards on that one. Pretty good run there by Callahan. So now the So now the Arlington Spy Ponders at 3rd and 5, 4th and 4, excuse me, 4th and 3. And I'm assuming the Arlington Spy Ponders are going to go for it on this one. They have nothing to lose. In comes Callahan with the play. Big play here for Arlington. It's do or die for the Spy Ponders. Can they punch a little bit of life into this squad? Possibly get a touchdown drive going here? Whistle's blown. And that's going to be a penalty on Arlington. So that's going to push Arlington back a couple yards. Seems that was a false start there by Arlington.
5-yard penalty. 4th and 9.
So it's going to be a 4th and 9 play here for Arlington. And Arlington preparing the punt. And another whistle here by the referees. A little bit of confusion here on the field. I think that's going to push Arlington back even more.
False start. Offense.
Another false start on Arlington.
5-yard penalty.
So another 5-yard penalty for Arlington. It's going to be 4th and 13. Pushed back 10 yards. So, seems like they should definitely be going for the punt now. Good punt there by Arlington. Bounces. It's on about the 20-yard line. Trickles back to about the 15. And it's touched there by Kanye Lynch. So it's going to be the Tanners ball at about the 15. As starting quarterback for the Woburn Tanners, Logan Wilson leads his offense onto the field. Could he be doing even more damage to the Arlington Spy Ponders here today? We'll just have to wait and see. With 6 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter, Woburn Tanners 36, Arlington Spy Ponders 12, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Tanners. Overall, hasn't been a wonderful game for Arlington. There have definitely been some positives. We saw some great running from Callahan. We saw some nice catches from Lynch. Saw some good plays from the defense. And some great runs from Adam Lee as well. So now here comes the Tanners going for a run play. And they gain a couple yards on that one as well. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
7-yard run number 5, Simon Sattler.
So a 7-yard gain for Simon Sattler. He's been one of the key pieces for this Woburn Tanners team. He's a junior. He's number 5. And he's been flat out impressive for this Tanners team. So, but Arlington overall, they've had some struggles in this one, but, you know, there were positives, like I said. But here we go. 2nd and 3 for the Woburn Tanners. Can Arlington get a big stop here? Wilson hands it off. And a good stop again by Arlington's defensive line. They've been another key piece, not allowing any paths for this Woburn Tanners team. There wasn't much of a gain on that play, but it was enough to get the first down.
1st and 10.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Woburn Tanners once again. There's Wilson in the slot. Takes the snap, hands it off. And again, a great hold there by the Arlington defensive line. Great plays there by the defense. They've really handled Sattler and his running game throughout most of the contest here today. They have given up a few key runs by Sattler. He's been a big piece of this offense for the Tanners, but Arlington has done a better and better job managing them as time has gone on. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 6 try for the Tanners as time continues to wind down. For the Woburn Tanners, they don't really care about the time limit because they're up by a handful here. The score 36-12 as Wilson takes the snap, once again handing it off. But again, Arlington holds. Great hold there by Arlington. Arlington not surrendering in this one. Their defense still playing hard.
1 yard run, number 6.
And it's going to be a 3rd and 5 for the Woburn Tanners. Can Arlington get another big stop here? We have the Arlington cheerleaders cheering on the Arlington squad. In victory or defeat, they're still here working hard every day. So now the Tanners. 3rd and 5 attempt. Here's Wilson. Wilson takes the snap. Hands off. Again to Saffler. Saffler goes. He gets the first down. Still going. Down to about the 47 or 48 yard line. Good run there for Simon Saffler. And he has to be in contention for a player of the game here. So only 2:41 left in this contest so far. As the clock continues to wind down here on a cool and crisp night here in Arlington. Overall, it's been an entertaining game so far under the lights here at Mary Pierce Field in Arlington. Students all coming out here today. The stands are packed, supporting this Arlington Spy Ponders squad as it's a 1st and 10 for the Tanners. Can the Ponders get the stop? Wilson takes the snap, another handoff, but he's stopped. Tackled there by number 89, that's Shane Brogdon. Shane Brogdon with a great tackle. So Arlington holding back the Tanners, only giving up 4 yards there.
2nd and 6.
Woburn gonna make a couple of changes as number 3, Mike Casa, goes to the bench. 2nd and 6 here for the Tanners. Wilson in the slot. Arlington defense ready to blitz this one. Great pressure there by the defense, but in gets Saffler. Saffler's still going. Saffler gets to about the 35-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down for the Woburn Tanners.
Number 5, Simon Saffler. 1st and 10.
Even though the scoreboard doesn't represent this, Arlington did have a pretty good game here today against a tough Woburn Tanners team. As we've seen, the Tanners have been a tough squad to deal with, but Arlington has stayed and kept fighting throughout the entire thing, putting up a great effort here against the Tanners today. But they've had some highlights on defense and offense, but ultimately not enough to get away with the win, as the Tanners are going to take a knee and let this clock wind down, as that may solidify our final score. Woburn Tanners 36, Arlington Spy Ponders 12. As the teams line up to shake hands.
Woburn 36, Arlington 12.
So Arlington loses this one at home. Tanners win this 36-12. So our next game is going to be at Lexington on October 4th at 6 p.m. But our next home game and our final home game of the season is going to be on October 18th versus our rival Belmont at 7 p.m. And that's actually going to be senior night here for the Arlington Spy Ponders. So I want to thank everybody here at Arlington Community Media, Inc. for working so hard on this production. I'm Nick Antonakas from ACMi Sports. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, everybody.